freaking weekend, and we're here to party. Hope you're ready to party with us, because it is overtime. You guys ready for full body strength and cardio? Party time! All right, so for your warm-up, we're just gonna dive right on into it. Later on for the workout, you will need some dumbbells. A little bit of light for the upper bod, a little bit of heavier for the lower bod. You'll also want a lighter mini band. If you don't have that already, grab it and get ready. Before your warm-up, we're just going body weight, baby. Right leg zipper lunge. So you're gonna plant your right foot. You step forward with your left. You step backwards with your left. You're here for 45 seconds, starting in 3, in 2, and 1. Go ahead and get into it right now. Getting started on, watches all over the place. Getting started on that zipper lunge. Now, we don't do a lot of front lunges. So when you're doing it, I want you to be really cognizant of what you're doing. You're stepping forward, pressing the weight down through your heel, and then pushing off to come back. You go right back into your reverse lunge, pressing now through your right heel to stand up. So you're alternating the weight and where it's shifting forward between your legs. You're gonna be in this exercise for about 45 seconds total. You're already 30 in. When I count you down, you want your right leg to be the forward leg. So your left leg will be back behind you. We're going right into 30 seconds of a track starter. If you're doing this earlier in the morning and you're not ready to jump, you give me that track lunge. There's no jump at the top. In 3, 2, 1, track starter, track lunge. Right leg is forward, left leg is back behind ya. Now, because the intensity has gone up, the time you're doing it is going down. So only in this track starter for 30 seconds opposed to the 45 from that zipper lunge. When we come back into it, we're gonna go left side zipper lunge. So now your left leg is the one that's planting. You'll step forward with your right. You'll step backwards with your right. Moving into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's zip it up on the left side. Zippity-doo-dah. Make sure you're finding that 90-degree bend in both legs. You'll notice how Danny's kind of using his arms as a counterbalance to his legs. So even though this isn't a momentum-based movement, he's still allowing his upper body to find that rhythm so that he's able to maintain more core strength. Cassie's holding her arms out in front of her, a little bit more of a static hold into the upper body. Both options are available to you. Find the one that works. And if you're just like, I'm crazy, throw those hands up overhead. You're just lunging like this. Lunge. You're like freaking Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. That's right.
Like a noodle person?
Track starter on the left side. Left leg forward in 3, in 2, in 1. Go.
I only just got certified, but that does not sound right. I don't know. It was not on my test.
So that zipper lunge, this track starter, really hammering into the front and back sides of our legs. We're mostly feeling it in through our quads, at least that's where I hope you're feeling it. Your glutes are also firing up as well. We gotta dive into the sides of our leg, our ab and adductors. So we go side to side lunge for 45 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Join me, team. We're going right into it, taking it out to the side. Push your hips back. What I mean by that is I literally mean push your butt back behind you. We're trying to get a big stretch through our back side. The bigger the stretch, the more you're gonna be feeling that squeeze as you stand back up. It also helps you to get lower into the lunge. It'll generate more power as you press on out of it. You can see Danny's over here. He's touching the ground every time he goes into that lunge, making sure he's getting deep enough into it. Yeah, there we go. You're looking at Cassie, she's giving you a side angle. Notice how her knee is not coming over her toes. She's keeping it pressed back over her ankle. That way she's staying safe. Now, a side-to-side lunge ain't nothing without that side-to-side ice skater. 30 seconds plyometric movement in 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. While you're doing it, kind of keep your eyes on the TV. One thing I see all the time is this. There's no bend into my front leg, basically. Get low. The lower you get, a same thing we talked about as you push your hips back. The bigger the stretch you're feeling in that bum bum, the more power you're generating, the harder you're working. You came here to work. We want you to work. Let's keep on rocking it, team. I'm gonna ask you to find your way into a plank hold, high plank in 3, in 2, and 1. Find your way into a high plank. We're down. Now, high plank on its own, Not the hardest thing you've ever done, but a high plank after a high intensity cardio move, much more challenging. Get your chin off your chest right now. Look at your fingertips. There you go, much better. That way we're not cutting off airflow to our lungs. Now in 10 seconds, we drop down onto our forearms. We go side plank. So you're gonna drop down first to find that foundation. Then we're gonna come onto our right side forearm, lift your left arm up to the sky in 3, 2, 1. Drop down to your forearms without letting your knees touch. Now open it up. Right forearm is on the ground, left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Now, if you're like a level 1 kind of beginner area, you just chill right here. Level 2, let's bring our fingertips behind our head on that left side, knee to elbow crunch, rocking in more oblique action. Very nice work. Now we're just gonna progressively add on to this. If you find a layer that suits you, that's where you stay. But if you're ready to add on, we straighten our arm, we straighten our leg, we go hand to foot tap in 3, 2, 1. So now you're bringing your leg more out in front of you, bringing your fingertips to your toes. The longer the lever becomes, the more challenging it is. If this is not happening, you're either in that side plank holding, burning up, or you are rocking that top knee to elbow crunch. Team, you're here for 5. Back to your forearm plank without letting your knees touch in 3, 2, 1. Find that forearm plank, you're not here long. 5 more seconds, you drop all the way down, bellies, thighs hit the ground. Superman's in 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down to the ground. Reach your fingertips out, lift up and lower down. Lift up, lower it down. Very nice work. So now we're working into our back extension. We got the lower body when we were up on our feet. We just hammered into one side oblique. Don't you worry, we're gonna do the other side. But right now we wanna focus on the back line of our body. It's so important. Anytime you do anything in a bent over position, in a plank position, honestly in any position, standing up, sitting down, you gotta make sure you have that strong core. Just like before, we're gonna add on to this. So you're gonna add on a hand release push-up, drop back down one Superman, starting in 3, 2, 1. So come in, go into your push-up, back down, Superman. Yeah, bring it in, push up, lower down, Superman. Oh, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Just like we did with that side plank, there are levels. If this is the level, you're like, this is just right for me. This is my Goldilocks version. Awesome. Hang out here. If you're ready for Papa Bear, after you finish your next hand release push-up, you show me 4 cross-body mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down, Superman. Back up, push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the cross-body.
Super person.
Super person. Super specimen. Those of you who were in our impact video yesterday. Hand release push. Back down, super it up.
So you're gassy. You make sound effects?
Oh, that was me.
Oh man.
Finishing it up, you get 1 more, then you're back in your high plank in 3, in 2, and 1 high plank hold. We lower back down into our forearms. We've got to do that left side. So left side plank in 3, in 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop down and hit it, open it up. Now, same versions. We're going to go into them. We're going to go into them one at a time. Don't go into it early because I want you to spend the same amount of time in each movement. So first of all, just finding that foundation. If you need to drop a bottom knee for some more stability, feel free. Otherwise, bring your fingertips behind your ears, crunch it out, starting right now. So taking top knee to top elbow. And we talked about this idea of a lever, right? We're bringing our knee to our elbow. Our knee is closer to the midline of our body than our toes. Our toes are further away. So in about 20 seconds, when we go to that third layer, that's gonna be more challenging because we have to find a further reach. Really digging into your bottom oblique right now. It's having to support your entire body, even when you go into that crunch. All right, if you're going for that last layer, fingertips to toes, taking that straight leg approach, reaching all the way out. If you're still rocking that side plank, you're staying in it with us, burning into that side body. You guys are doing an amazing job. After this, we come on to our back. We worked into our back extensors over on that Superman. Now we're gonna work into our core flexors. Both legs shoot straight up to the sky. We do what we call a toe touch crunch, reaching for our hands in 3, 2, 1. Lay onto your back, toes straight up. We crunch, lower, crunch, lower. Really try to reach for your toes and get all the way up there. Chin is off your chest. Flex your toes back towards your face. Yeah, amazing. Really think about lifting your shoulder blades off the ground. Awesome, Cass, way to get up there. Little front side core work would be nothing without that leg lift. So you're gonna hold that top crunch. If you need lower back support, put your thumbs underneath your butt cheeks. In 3, 2, 1, leg lift. You lower your legs down to hover and then peel them back up. If you do not need that lower back support, bring your fingertips behind your ears. If you are super advanced, abs of steel, reach your hands all the way up overhead, biceps in line with your ears. One thing we do a lot when we're working core is we push our abs out like this. Think about pulling them in even as you're moving through your hips. I love this one. We put 2 and 2 together. Jackknife for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Last core move, and then we're standing up for our final finisher. We get the big cardio challenge to finish out this warm-up. Ooh, look how strong their cores are. They're ready to party. So while they're finishing up, you finish up as well and just give me your ears. You don't even have to see what I'm doing to listen to what I'm about to tell you. You're gonna go 1 squat or squat jump, 1 squat pulse, then 2 squats, 2 squat jumps, or 2 squats or squat jumps, 2 pulses. 3 and 3, 4 and 4, stand up in 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go, final 60 seconds. So squat, squat pulse, 2 squats, 2 squat pulses, 3 squats, 3 squat pulses. And you can always sub out that squat for a jump. There we go, good job. If you're looking for more cardio, then you're definitely gonna wanna add in that jump. This is it though. You're 30 seconds in, you have 30 seconds to go. Get as high as you can on that ladder. Keep climbing up it all the way to the top. We're getting a little recovery after this. Woo! Second half, we add in the jump. I like it, team. Taking it up a level. Yes, good. Nice hops. Oh, feetsies leaving the ground. Notice how they swing their hands behind them. Get those pulses, get those pulses. Everybody's working for 10. Get them in day. 9, 8, go Cassie. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, rest, water. This is the time to grab your mini band. It's gonna be used for upper body, so something lighter. Grab your dumbbells. We're gonna be doing some bicep curls and upright rows, and then we're gonna be doing some leg lunge stuff. So something a little lighter, something a little heavier. Grab it now and get ready.